That's right, guys. I just took the car for its first drive down the road. I'm just so, I'm honestly at a loss for words that, the car is 99.99% done at this point. And we're still pretty far under our original budget and goal for this car. So we pretty much buttoned up everything in the interior. The seat's bolted down nice and tight now. We kind of cleaned up all the bracketry down there. All the gauges are actually working, as you've seen. I still need to actually clean the car. ECU, all that stuff's right there in the glove box. SAFC. I did need to get rid of the GM map sensor idea I was trying to do because it just wasn't working at all. My friend Chance let me borrow his so I could test it to see if it was running right with that, and it did. So my friend Veldon actually is building a 2J FRS right now, and that thing's awesome. He's got a 5-bar map sensor on that, so he had his stock one laying around and traded me a case of beer for the map sensor, and then that was pretty much it. We were good to go after that. A couple things we obviously have to finish. I need to make a filter for that. I totally forgot to put an MPT plug in that, so it is leaking a little bit of boost right now. One thing I really don't like is how this oil return is so close to the turbo. Once we get the proper turbo in there, the GTW turbo, it won't be an issue. But for now, I think I'm going to get some, I have some aluminum fuel line, and I'm just going to flare it and do like a dash 10 tube nut style fitting on that. That way I don't have to worry about it melting a hose or anything. The leaking fittings we had down here, I just kind of stuck a hose on it with a bolt in it just temporarily. Did the same thing back there. Just kind of heat wrap that to get that going. And we do have a small leak down there. I need to figure out where that's coming from. I think it's coming from the oil cooler itself. I think I forgot to tighten one of these fittings all the way. So I don't think the Teflon was a very good idea, so I'm going to put some actual better thread sealer on that. Yeah, same thing up there with that one too. Luckily, that looks like it's the only spot that's actually leaking on it, but that's kind of why I wanted to get it out, do a test drive on it, so we could find any little things like that might have been leaking. Good thing about the AccuSump though, it stores an additional 2 quarts of oil in the system, so a little bit of drip was not a concern for us because we had more than enough oil in the system to make up for the little bit that we lost. We still need to finish the oil catch tank system. Right now the breather is just vented to atmosphere, but we didn't put it into any kind of crazy boost or anything like that, so it didn't blow anything out of that at all. And other than that, everything seems to run good, works good. I got the wheels all freed up, took the brakes apart, cleaned all that stuff up, and it was like it never even sat now. So it doesn't even have, it's got like brand new pads on it, so I don't need to change any of that either. Just a couple little things here and there to button up and finish up on the car, and it's done. But $2,600 bucks, 1J swap Supra. That's gonna be it for this one, you guys. I'll keep you updated as I continue buttoning up this car and finishing it out and getting it ready for actually being a daily driver. That's gonna be it for this one. So like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, follow the builds along, and I'll catch you guys later.